stay like that. I'll be like that, right?
So we're at the hospital because I feel like my abscess reoccurred on my booty hole. Also for my boo-boo. They just gave me my first round of pills. Tylenol. $6.50. 2 of them. Welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa. We're in the hospital. I got socks. I got socks. Wee. Ooh. Ah. That was wrong. That was wrong. Wee. I don't like them, but I like them. Oh my gosh, it's over, it's over, it's over. They plugged me up in, man, it's over. I'm here forever now. Fucking IV.
I am actually unsure. Yeah, just plug it. This is what you just think about a little bit. I need to cut out.
So right now I just got a Technic shot. It's good for 10 years. Waiting to get a CAT scan. And then soon they will drain my abscess. Go back to sleep. Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, what's goody? So for today's video, it's gonna be a quick video. I wanted to explain like the shit I was, excuse my language, the stuff I was going through last year and recently with my abscess. So basically last year, around November, I was getting pain around my booty. You know, girl poop, we all poop. And I started feeling pain. And I started getting constipated. It was hard for me to poop. My poop was getting hard. So telling my mom, alright, you're constipated. I need more fiber. So that whole time, eating fiber, my poop is coming out, you know, a little smoother. I feel a little better. I still feel this pain though. So I'm like, alright, I probably have a hemorrhoid my first time. Oh my gosh, I have a hemorrhoid. I think it's inside because my butthole declined. Sorry if this is very graphic. The things I will say is very graphic. I don't have no videos, no nothing. I'm just going to speak on everything. So I'm just like, I'm in pain, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, why I'm in pain? So we go to the doctors. We go to urgent care because I wasn't going to go to no hospital. We go to urgent care. Tell them I've been constipated. I have pain in my butt. It's probably a hemorrhoid, blah, blah, blah. So we go to the doctor. They check it. I go inside. Anything with the ass, they have to put the fingers in. So that finger testing shit was my realization to something was serious. When I tell you she put her finger in and started feeling, that was like the worst pain in my life. Like, it hurted so much, like so much. Why? It's because I had an abscess inside my ass. A pus, a cyst, whatever you want to call it. I had it inside my rectum. So it was over. I left them because I'm not going to get it done in urgent care. So we went to Jacoby. That's my hospital. So after we went to Jacoby, I waited, checked in, told them the same thing. At this time, I was under 21. I was probably 20, so I was still in pediatric care. So they took me in. Part 2 again. They had to check my ass. Put the fucking finger in. Crying like a baby, like my life is dying. The worst pain ever. She felt it. She said it feels like I had an abscess. Gave me a CAT scan, MRI, whatever you want to call it. They did that. They seen I had an abscess. They like, yeah, this is way too far up in your rectum we have to put you to sleep and we have to do surgery. So this is gonna be my first time ever getting surgery in a hospital, as well as my first time ever staying overnight in a hospital. So I was like shitting bricks. I was terrified. So it comes to me getting surgery, because hours pass, because we have to wait for, I guess, another surgery to be finished, tests to be done. So I'm telling you, hours pass. Me and my mom done fell asleep inside the waiting room. Well, in the room they had me in. We fell asleep. We woke up. They was like, yeah, we're going to take her now into surgery. Blah, blah, blah. So they took me. Then they took me up to meet the other doctors. And at that time, I just took out my snake eyes last month. So at that moment, I had my snake eyes still. These doctors was really trying to make me take out my piercing. And I was like, no, I'm not taking it out. They was like, well, you need to take it out. We don't want you to choke. And I'm like, no, I can't even take this out myself. And I'm not taking it out. I don't want it to close. No, we're not taking it out. So, boom. They didn't take my piercing out. So I remember them taking me up to the room, the surgery room. I literally seen the whole room. It was crazy. You know, lights, fucking tools on the fucking metal table and all that. 6 doctors around me. So then they had me on this metal table. Fucking tiniest metal table ever. I don't know how they even had me on there or did surgery on there. Like, it was fucking weird. And they had me laying down, put the gas mask over my face, told me to calm down. That's it. I was out. Guess an hour passed, maybe so. My surgery was done. I had woke up and I was in pain. Yep. So I had to stay in the hospital for like 3 days, because clearly I have like a hole this big above my butthole, because that's where the fucking abscess was. Like, say this was my butthole, this is the fucking abscess cut. This is where they cut the hole at, like above my butthole. That's where they cut it, so they can go up the rectum and fucking like take the abscess and pop it and drain it. So I had the hole right here, so they would have to like pack it with like gauze and tissue inside the hole, and I had to stay there overnight so they could like take it out, see how the discharge looked, if it was healing, if it was oozing or whatever. I think I was still there 2 days. The worst 2 days ever. Like, I hated. Channels was horrible. Food was horrible. I was stuck on the IV. I had to sleep a certain way. The IV was hurting me. Like, I was over it. I couldn't shit. I couldn't pee. I was scared to do anything. Like, I was terrified. Even if I had my boyfriend there, like, it was just terrifying. Like, I hated the hospital. I started getting the smell that I was smelling every day. And, like, even now, if I get that scent of smell from somewhere, I'm sick. I feel weird. So, my heel wound was still open for, like, 2 days. So I stood in the hospital. They had to check me out. And then the day came and I was finally discharged. And that was like the best day ever. I felt like I was never going to get out there. I felt like I was there for like a week. I had my co-workers visit me at that time. They brought me flowers. I had so many flowers, so many toys. Stuffed toys that my mom, my boyfriend, everyone else brought me. It was just crazy. So then leaving the hospital, I had the gauze covering my butt. I don't have the package inside the hole no more. I have the gauze now. So that's something I had to constantly do. After I used the bathroom, I couldn't wet it at that time. I don't know why. I couldn't really wet it. So I was just changing every time I used the bathroom. I would not really wet that area that much. And that probably lasted for like a good month, just that uncomfortable feeling. But then I started to heal. I was able to like bend down better so I could use the bathroom, because I was not trying to bend down. I was scared I would like make the wound bigger, or like something would come out. Like, it was scary. So then a year later come, and it's November again, and I'm pooping and I'm getting this uncomfortable feeling again, and I see like I believe at that time I did have a hemorrhoid also, because I feel like I seen it. But I was also getting this like pain when I sat down, and like I would feel like a bump over my butt crack line. So that was just uncomfortable. So then I started noticing the bump was getting bigger, and when I would poop it would hurt, and every time I like pulled muscle or like something around there or pee after, it would hurt. So I knew something was wrong. So we went to Jacoby. We just went straight to Jacoby. I told them what I was feeling, what happened last year, and they took me in, and they did the same thing again with the finger. They put the finger in my butt, and they had to feel around, and right where they cut my incision last time is exactly where I grew another abscess, right there at that cut. So it wasn't as far as it was the first time. It was more closer. So they didn't have to put me asleep, so I was up. But the worst part was she had to numb the areas around it so she can cut the part and then drain it. And that was the worst pain ever. Like, I was bawling. It was crazy. So then once she numbed the area, she said she was gonna start cutting with the scalpel. She did some cuts, and then bam, I just felt like coldness, wetness, just liquid draining down on me, because I was laying on my stomach. So I was just feeling all of that, and she was squeezing, taking everything out. She took everything out, she believed, and she packed it up. She covered it, and I was out. So now I'm taking antibiotics, and we're just hoping that this will not come again, because this is horrible. It's not a good feeling. I don't know how other people deal with it, because it's crazy. I don't know if anybody else deal with it, because I searched up what I thought it was, and it's saying it's rare. So I hope that that's not really true, because then that would be weird for me getting it twice and it was rare. I hope other people do experience that, because then I'm gonna just feel like left out, like what am I doing to get this crap? But I feel better now. I had the drainage done 2 days ago, and I had my packaging taken out last night, and I feel way much better. I don't feel nothing, no pressure. I don't even think I need any pills for the pain, because I really don't feel any pain. So I'm just happy that I got everything done, and I'm healing, and that's just something I wanted to share, a story, in case anybody else has been through that same thing. Like, let me know how that went for you, how long you had it, how long it took for you to heal, what medications you took, and did it come back? I would like to know that. So that's all I just want to explain for this video, just my experience with that. And what I believe it was a perianal abscess. So I'll put the name in, and you could like search it up so you can see what it is. That's what I believe it was. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you experienced this, or if you know anybody else who experienced this, because it's no joke. It's nothing really crazy, but like it's no joke. It's painful. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.
You got me some type of